Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pagel's Podcast. Today I'm going to tell you guys how we blind people how do we do transportation, because obviously we cannot drive, and so we need to figure out, I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to walk 55 miles down the road. What can I do about that? Well, I've learned quite a few ways about this. The first way I remember is when I was in a school known as Blind Inc. in Minneapolis, Minnesota. There was a way to not only take public buses where you wait by the corner, hop on, and whatnot. You could actually figure out, okay, this address is 111 Baker Street, so since that's an odd number, then it'll be on either the south or the east side of the road, and that gives you an idea of which side of the road do you want to be on to get picked up by that bus and where to go. And whenever you would get on these buses, it would also announce every single stop that you're going to have, such as Alpha Street, Baker Street, Chickamauga Street. Oh, that said Baker Street, so I want to click my button, and that lets the bus driver know that I need to get off. I would get off, and then from there I would start walking down, and sometimes, this part was rare, sometimes I would go down the little driveways and whatnot and ask somebody, hey, is this the place I'm looking for? No? Okay, thank you. And then move on. But in Minneapolis, they were also coordinated a certain way by address. So if it was 221, then it would go 221, 223, because odds and evens were on either side of the road instead of 221, 222, 223, and so on and so forth. That basically made it to where you could figure out where you needed to go at any time in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But then there's other situations like Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft is great, and that's pretty clear, just I request a ride to a certain place on my iPhone. However, cost-wise, that can be a little bit too much. So in my area, I use something called Walker County Transit, where you have to make sure to call at least one day in advance, but it's better to do 2 or 3, depending on, how many people. And you just say, hey, I need you to pick me up for my appointment tomorrow at this address, and take me here at this time. And with Walker County Transit, it's really awesome because there's 2 ways of doing it. You can say, I want to come back home at 2 o'clock, or put me on callback because I'm not really sure when this appointment is going to be over. And that is a few ways that we blind people can get around. Thank you so much for watching.
Speech on. 10% battery remaining. Centered. 1. Close. Button. Stop recording video. Button.